Introducing Veco Farms. This video will answer frequently asked questions about this concept. What are they? Veco Farms is a farming method which brings forth many advantages to make farming more sustainable, efficient, and environmentally friendly. How do they work? The main function of these farms is their excellent water cycle. It starts with the aquifer, and the wick pulls up water to the soil. The excess water in the soil evaporates and condenses on the top and sides of the bottle. This condensed water falls back down to the soil and the cycle repeats. Here is a labeled diagram of all these features. Starting at the leftmost picture on the bottom, we have the simulated aquifer. The middle layer is the soil, which is used to grow plants and crops, and on top is the condensed water. On the rightmost picture, it shows all the bubbles of water from the top that came from the condensed water from the aquifer. And now this water will again fall back down to the soil. And on the rightmost picture, you can see the wick, which brings up water to the soil using capillary action. Technologies used. All the technologies used in this project were from Arduino. Firstly, we have a humidity and temperature sensor. This monitors the main condition of the ecosystem. These two features will stay constant to show that the ecosystem is maintaining its state. The average humidity we recorded was 95%, and the average temperature was 24 degrees Celsius. Secondly, we have a soil moisture sensor. This shows if the soil has enough moisture to grow plants/crops. This will fluctuate based on the water cycle, as some moisture from the soil will evaporate and then rain back down, changing the moisture again and again. We're able to change aspects of the ecosystem to simulate other places on Earth. This makes it possible to grow tropical fruit in Canada. You can have the ecosystem having a very warm temperature, even though you're not in a tropical country. This makes it possible to grow tropical fruits no matter where you are. Next, we'll look at the data collected using sensors. On the leftmost graph, with the red line, we have temperature. As you can see, it starts off at a much cooler temperature because this is the first day the ecosystem was created. Then it gradually increases until it reaches its maximum point, and then the graph hockey sticks and stays constant. This is what we were looking for. On the rightmost graph with the blue line, we have humidity. The same thing happens here. It starts off at a much lower humidity than hockey sticks and stays constant. Again, in the middle with the green line, we have soil moisture, and this fluctuates based on the water cycle. What are the benefits of Veco Farms? Firstly, we have optimized plant growth. This is a closed space, and it simulates a very moist and warm area, similar to a rainforest. Secondly, there's no need for pesticides. Due to it being a closed environment, no animals can get in and eat the crops. We also have year-round crop production, as there's no specific season to grow these crops. We also have no weather-related issues, as these ecosystems have their own weather, meaning you can grow crops at any time as long as sunlight is accessible. These farms are very environmentally friendly. Our prototypes were made out of fully recyclable materials, and there's no agricultural runoff. These farms also do not affect other ecosystems. Another benefit is our automatic watering due to our water cycle and aquifer. Next, we'll look at different design concepts. On the left, we have an industrial cube-shaped design, which is meant to hold a large quantity of crops. On the right, we have a stack design, which functions based on the water cycle. It starts with the aquifer directly feeding the first layer. Then above the first layer, the water will condense and feed the layer above it, and this can repeat again and again. This was Veco Farms, using technology to make sustainable and efficient agriculture.